The Senate floor was a battleground today as Nairobi Senator Sifuna, the fiery ODM Secretary General, took aim at President Ruto's administration in a speech that's being called one of the most explosive yet.
A state officer standing up and saying you can shoot people, as if people don't die from gunshot wounds. Honorable Speaker, we saw Rex Masai, the young man who was killed during the protest, was shot in the leg. So how can you tell people to shoot people in the leg as if those injuries are sustainable injuries?
In a chamber packed with tension, Sifuna accused the government of betraying Kenyans and turning democracy into a battlefield.
That we have 12-year-olds, we have 7-year-olds in Mathare who are shot on the balconies of their houses. Why are those people breaking into homes? When you give a direct order, Honorable Speaker, to people who cannot even aim guns properly, they are shooting people inside their houses. How will they see their legs in their houses? We have people in Nairobi who have died in their houses. Are we supposed to see how do you see?
Sifuna, why are you
Sifuna's speech was a critique, focusing on government's response to protests. He referenced the tragic 2024 killing of 29-year-old Rex Masai, shot on the leg during the anti-tax demonstrations, questioning the state's orders to shoot protesters. Sifuna's voice rang out as he challenged the president.
Honorable Speaker, as a responsible government, you cannot tell us to wait for you to face you in 2027 and you are killing us today. Albert Ojwang is in the ground. He will not be able to meet William Ruto in 2027. So if we stopped, all of us, if all of us agreed, all of us should agree.
Senator
all of us
Sifuna,
should agree.
Senator
Honorable
Sifuna,
Speaker, please don't stop me.
You are now contravening standing on the 121.
Now the Speaker himself is interrupting me.
Standing on the 121. I gave a ruling, I gave you guidance. I gave you guidance. You know you cannot do elections in the Senate. We don't do elections in the Senate. So avoid mentioning names of state officers. I warned you. I cautioned you. That is the first caution again, understanding on the 121.
Very well, Honorable Speaker.
And you know the consequences.
Very well, Honorable Speaker. Very well, Honorable Speaker. What I'm saying is this. All of us.
But that was not all. Sifuna brought up the death of Albert Ojwang in police custody, demanding the urgent police reforms.
All of us must agree that if decisions are being made democratically at an election, can we guarantee that all of us get to that election? Because you can't tell me to wait for you at the ballot and then you make sure I don't get there. Is Albert Ojwang supposed to vote from the grave? There's no such polling station. So when you talk about a state officer standing up and saying you can shoot people, as if people don't die from gunshot wounds. Honorable Speaker, we saw Rex Masai, the young man who was killed during the protest, was shot in the leg. So how can you tell people to shoot people in the leg as if those injuries are sustainable injuries?
Argued that the government's actions are preventing Kenyans from even reaching the 2027 ballot. His words struck a chord with many who've been vocal about police brutality. Sifuna did not stop at the security concerns only. He took a sledgehammer to the government's economic record, accusing it of squandering public funds while branding public projects as personal victories. In a particular sharp jab, he called out deceptive signage like a stadium in Kimarini that he claims does not even exist. And in a moment that got social media buzzing, Sifuna labeled President Ruto as an existential threat to the Kenya's future, demanding his exit as soon as possible.
So, Honorable Speaker, we want to make it very clear that as a country, we have totally lost our way. And we will not have a conversation with someone telling us to wait for 2027 when he's not giving us a chance to get to 2027. He has become an existential threat for this country, and he must go as soon as possible. I thank you.
People on social media are lighting up with reactions, with some calling Sifuna's speech as a rallying cry for change, while others are calling it as a bold challenge to the status quo. But this isn't the first time Sifuna has clashed with Ruto, from accusing him of undermining devolution to dismissing his 2027 elections chances. The Nairobi senator has cemented his role as one of the administration's fiercest critics. President Ruto has yet to respond directly to the speech, and I don't think he will, but there is pressure mounting. With nationwide protests continuing and public frustrations growing, Sifuna's words are fueling a broader conversation about accountability, governance, and the future of Kenya. As the dust settles on this explosive Senate session, one thing is clear. Senator Edwin Sifuna is not backing down. His speech today has drawn a line in the sand, and Kenyans are watching to see how the government will respond. For now, the battle for the soul of the nation continues. Thank you for watching, and if you have enjoyed this video, please do subscribe to this channel and leave a like for this video. Thank you very much, and God bless you.